Hi, and welcome to another video by Jimthecarguy. Today we're working on a 2003. It's a Honda Civic. The customer complaint is that they drive the vehicle and the vehicle is occasionally it's overheating and the check engine light is on. After scanning the car, I do see that there's two issues inside this car. One of them is a 1298. It's an ELD, electronic load detector. The voltage is too high. I've run into this problem with other Hondas too, and there is a TSB, a technical service bulletin, regarding an issue with this, an intermittent failure in the load detector. I'm going to show you the TSB. We'll go back to the computer and I'll show you the TSB regarding that issue right now. So I'm not even going to go crazy checking this car out because there is an intermittent failure with these. So we're just going to change the load detector and that will resolve the problem. The next problem they have is an overheating issue, which is most likely going to be a bad thermostat, but the customer elected at this point not to do anything with that, so we're just going to address the one with the electronic load detector, or electrical load detector. So let me just show you the codes that are in the computer here, and I'm going to go back to the computer in the back and we'll show you the TSB regarding this problem. So let's go inside. I'm going to show you the codes that's in there right now. Alright, this is the code that's in there. It's a 1298 ELD, voltage is too high, and from experience I know that it's going to be the load detector, which is outside in the fuse box underneath the hood by the battery. The other one, the thermostat range and performance, when I went through the data stream, it's showing the voltage, the temperature as being too low, so the thermostat is most likely stuck in the open position, and for an extended period of time of driving it's going to overheat. So all right, let me grab the load detector. I'm going to bring you back and I'll show you on the computer the TSB. Okay, this is the TSB for that code, that 1298 that's stored inside there. It's a load detector circuit. Voltage is too high, stored in the computer. Probable cause: the electronic load detector has a faulty solder joint. Corrective action: replace the ELD. So I know this drove me crazy on the first car I ever did. I'm not even going to waste my time checking it. I'm just going to go ahead and replace the load detector with the new one. I did get it right from the Honda dealer because it was not available aftermarket. Didn't want to go crazy searching around for it, but that's pretty much what it looks like. There's a plug underneath the bottom in here, underneath the fuse box, and here there's a rod that runs right through there and that actually detects the current flowing through there. So all right, let's get underneath the hood and let's get this job wrapped up and out the door. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the battery because we don't want to take a chance with anything shorting out by accident. So we're just going to take off this the negative cable on here, 10 millimeter. You can disconnect that and just relocate that off to the side for now. Alright, next thing we're going to do is let's take this box off here. You just push these little pins in on the side, like that. And you take the cover off and we just put this on the side for now. The load detector is actually this piece right here. Show you. This actually sits down inside there like that. That's the reason why you have to take this box off. This fits through here, so we need to take it off on the bottom there. So we're going to lift this box up and we're going to look at it from the bottom. And the way you do that is you push this little pin in here and you lift this up. Same thing on this side here. You push the pin in. Same thing here. You lift the box up like this. There's a little cover right here that you need to remove. The way you take that cover off, is you get in here with a screwdriver, with just very slight pressure, and it pulls it off. I'll take this off for now, just relocate that off to the side. The load detector is actually right over here. We're just going to take this plug on the bottom here off. And the way you do that is just push that little pin in on the side. And just pull it out. and just unplug it for now, just like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top up here, and we're going to take out these screws right here. Phillips heads. Let's put this right here. Same thing right here. I'm going to take out this relay because it sits right on top of the bar here. And we'll just put that off to the side for now. Same thing right here. And the reason you're taking these out is because you need to get this piece here out with this bar, and the fuse sits right across the top of it. Okay, so once you have them out, you just go underneath the bottom, give it a little bit of a push, and you'll see it comes right up like this. Then what you do is just take your new one, make sure you have it the correct direction. This is the direction it is right now. And basically you're just going to take this bar out, put it right back in your new one like this, and this is now trash. You take your detector, electrical load detector, you push it right back in like that, and now we can re-secure the fuses back where they came out. Don't tighten them yet, you're just going to screw it in until you get both caught. Screw it in like this, then you can tighten it up. Same thing on this one. Now, don't cross these fuses up because they're a specific amperage on both of them. This one is a 40 amp and I think that one is a 60 amp. Again, don't tighten it up yet. You want to catch both screws in there first. Now you can tighten them. Right? Then you just take your box, turn it over, and your electrical connector you'll plug right back in into the load detector underneath the bottom right here. And you'll push it in until you hear it snap. When it snaps in place, you're in all the way. You reattach your cover that you previously took off. Push it in. And you hear it snap in place. And put your box back onto these little clips that you took it off of. When you push it in, you'll feel it snap in place. And that's it, you're in place. Put your cover back on, push it down, you'll feel it snap in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to reconnect your negative cable that you previously disconnected. And the reason I say negative is because the positive, if you're on the positive and you slip and happen to hit something, you're going to have a short. So if you take off negative, it doesn't matter because everything in the car is negative anyway. Okay, so you tighten this up now. Right? And we're going to go around. We're going to start it up. We're going to clear that code out of the computer. And we'll see if everything is in good shape. Okay. Now with this vehicle, like any other vehicle, you need to have the car in the on position in order to clear the codes out of it. Key is on. We're going to go back to the previous codes. Right, then what we're going to do is we're going to clear the codes out of it, and we're going to take it out and road test it just to make sure that everything is okay. We're going to clear the codes. We're wiping everything out. All right, and before we do anything, we're just going to go back and we're going to check to make sure that all the codes are cleared out of it. Permanent codes are gone. Temporary codes are gone. Okay, we're going to take it out now. We're going to drive it, make sure everything is okay, and we should be in good shape. And that's it. That's pretty much what it looks like. Now, according to the TSB, there's a solder joint in here that actually loosens up. So we're going to take it out now. We're going to drive it. We're going to make sure everything is okay, and that's it. We're out the door. All right. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. Be more than happy to talk to you about anything. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.